So you've now talked about mother, wife, sister. So the last identity would be daughter. How do you experience daughter as a daughter in the realm of trust, and daughter in the realm of trust with both God the Father and earthly fathers?
That's a difficult one
The
for
God the
me
Father or the earthly father?
because the two I intermix. God, God the Father becomes entwined or is entwined with Father on earth. And it's difficult for me to separate them. Mary would be able to trust and listen to God the Father and acknowledge her Father on earth with simplicity and peace. And it's difficult for me to separate the two and be at peace with one and pray to grow in peace with the other.
And so would Mary, being the calm, accepting Father on earth, is she also calm and accepting of God the Father?
Yes.
And then how would Martha react as daughter to God the Father and daughter to earthly father?
If Martha can separate the two, Martha would rest in God the Father, in his embrace. Martha, with her earthly father, would would work on the forgiveness that is necessary for her to be at peace with her earthly father.
Do you think there's, you mentioned emotion before when talking about trust struggles with sisters. Do you think there's a particular struggle for women as daughters when trusting God the Father versus God the earthly father, because they can get them intertwined?
Absolutely, that would be true. Trust is based on being with the one whom you feel that you can be Mary with. And if you are being Martha, because that is you understand your role, it is difficult to be Mary and to be trusting.
There is a school of thought in the church that while Mary and Martha lived with Lazarus, that Lazarus perhaps was disabled in some sort of way, that he was not the head of the household that Mary and Martha were, but also that Mary was the woman who fell at Jesus's feet, that he saved from the stoning. Do you recognize any frustrations on Martha's part that Mary, who made some arguably poor choices, is then the one who gets to sit at the feet of Jesus, and perhaps that's why she reacted so strongly to Mary?
Those are wonderful thoughts and ideas. I guess I have never thought of it quite like that.
That Mary, you deserve to sit at the Father. Martha, you also deserve to sit at the Father. But if you're each trying to pull each other back, how can you feel that, all-encompassing love of the Father?
That's really deep, dear. Being Martha sometimes not requires, but results in restraint and holding oneself back. But in trusting God the Father, I can meld into Mary perhaps inch by inch to become more trusting of God the Father, who can lead me then to trust in my earthly father as Mary molds my heart to help me trust where I did not before.